All of us are that like the mind.
Trying to decide if I should just get this thing going. Should I just get it going? Yeah. Should I lock the door? I just ask you. Should I lock out? Like, and nobody else can come in. Okay, I guess I don't have to squeeze anyone in, so sorry I made you move. What's up, Nat? How are you? I'm pretty good. How are you? Are you? Yeah, life, man. Interesting. At least we're both here. That's something. Something more than nothing. Okay, friends. Yoga time. All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is always kind of a funky time in between Christmas and New Year's, and I've just been real lazy these last few days. So good job getting yourself to this class. As far as special announcements, I do have, so I'm teaching on Tuesday morning, my regular class, and then Thursday is New Year's Day. I'm not teaching my morning class on New Year's Day, but Scott Moore is doing a special class on New Year's Day morning. And then on New Year's Day evening, I'm doing a special class. So it's called Recalibration. It's if anyone ever took my embodiment class, it's going to be similar to that. So it's movement, yoga, breath work, and sound. It's 2 hours. So it's 7 to 9 p.m. here in this space. Yeah, so if you'd like to come, I already have like 17 people signed up. So if you do want to come, Venmo me to save your spot. It's $33. I don't know if I already said that. And that just guarantees you have a spot in the class. Anything else? Ashley, do you want to talk about your thing that you'll be doing? So Ashley will begin teaching a new class in January, just a monthly class. So I'll let you tell about it.
So I'll be doing and yoga nidra on the third Friday of the month, 7:30 p.m. for 2 hours. So, and I trained breath work under Katie. So if you've done her class, you can learn that. I rest yoga nidra for integration.
What's her name?
Ashley.
Ashley's lovely. Do you want to say about your New Year's thing, Abs? Abby has a New Year's offering as well. It's not here.
I
I mean, sure. I mean, I'm teaching 10:30 to 2:30. It's 4 hours, but it's basically music, breath work, meditation, microsomatic movement, like just lots of healing work and intentional like journaling during that. It's just gonna be like a 4 hour workshop with all that stuff. And it's in Sugar House at this cute little place I rented. It's actually so charming. So if you're interested in that, that's for 4 hours, $65. So you can pull me aside after if you're interested. I have 10 people signed up for that, but I haven't really promoted it yet because I've been dealing with some things offline. But yeah, we'd love to have you. So thanks, Katie.
Anybody else have anything that you want to know? Nick, you have your thing on.
So me and my friend Bree are hosting kind of similar to what you guys are all doing, but it's a New Year's song called we'll do a little bit of movement, a little bit of breath work. This will be more of like Kundalini breath work, so pranayama stuff. And yes, self-inquiry, journaling stuff. That's New Year's Day, year 1 to 3. Yeah.
Lots of options for your New Year's.
Present for you.
Get a gift. All right, friends. Let's do the thing. Let's practice yoga. So if you're not already there, find seated meditation. So you can kneel, you can sit cross-legged or easy pose, whatever works. And maybe even just take a moment and kind of move your body a little bit, stretch your body. You could roll your shoulders around, roll your head around, just getting into your neck. Even stretch your arms up, stretch through your side body. So just feel right away, feel your physical body a little bit more. Notice, how are you? So what feels good and what might feel just a little bit stiff, tender, sore. And eventually find stillness, so no rush, but eventually just settle in. You can relax your hands just in your lap, palms face up to be a little more open and receptive. Palms face down to be a little more grounded. Or if you want, you could bring your hands to your heart, or even one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And for a moment, just simply sit and notice. Become the witness. So start to really notice every single thing that is right here, right now, already happening. So feel the ground underneath you, feel the air on your skin, the energy in this space. Notice sounds. Going into your inner world, what can you notice inside of you? So physically, how are you? But if you go even deeper, like you're peeling back another layer, how are you energetically? How are you emotionally, mentally? So just notice how you are without judgment, without criticism, without trying to change or fix or control anything at all, but just noticing. See if you can notice anywhere you're tensing up that you don't need to be. Maybe your facial muscles. Maybe you could soften a little more through your shoulders, let your shoulders just melt down away from your ears a bit more. Start to bring awareness to your breath. So you can either visualize it if you're a visual person, use your imagination and see your breath in some way, just flowing through you, flowing in and out, circulating around inside. If you're more tactile, you can just feel into it, feel into the expansion of your inhales, the contraction, the letting go of your exhales. With this extra awareness of your breath, next time you breathe in, just fill up as big as you can, get as full as you can. Then hold in that fullness. Keep holding. See if you can take an extra little sip at the top. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, let it out. Ah. Yeah, very nice. Let's do that a couple more times. So great big inhale, fill up. As full as you can become, hold. Keep holding, see if you can soften around your held breath, and then take that extra sip. And great big sigh, let it out. Ah. Nice job. One more time. Biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Hold. Keep holding. This time 2 extra sips. And open your mouth and just release. Ah. Good. Seal your lips now and begin to drop into Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose. Little constriction in the back of your throat. Start to create that whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. So Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi is a Sanskrit term. It means victorious or vibrant. So this breath, it's big, spacious, it's powerful, it's victorious. Every inhale comes all the way down from your diaphragm, from your belly. Every exhale takes you all the way to the very bottom, all the way to emptiness. So it's big and spacious and powerful, but it's also slow and steady. It's not in any sort of rush. So it's actually calming and regulating for your nervous system as you move through your physical practice. So at times when you feel challenged or when you just feel uncomfortable in certain poses, this breath, this slow, steady, deep breath, is there to remind your body that you are safe. You don't need to freak out. You can relax. Even if you're uncomfortable, it's only temporary. You can soften. So see if you can stay connected to this breath as you move through your practice today. Let it guide you. Let it support you. So it's not there to fight you. It's there to hold you and support you from the inside. So you can stay right here, just in your seated meditation, for as long as you want. If this is where you wanted to stay the entire class, you'd be doing just as much yoga as anybody else in this room. If you're just paying attention, tuning in, you can come back to this place at any time if you just need a moment to recalibrate, to take a little break. If you are ready to begin moving your body, take this breath with you. Transition forward onto your hands and your knees, tabletop position. And from your tabletop, just start to move any way your body wants to move. So that might be cat-cow undulations. That might be big circles with your hips. Or maybe you just feel like sitting back in child's pose and giving yourself a few grounding breaths as you rest. Maybe you want to feel into your wrists, your forearms. So you could spin your fingers out to the sides or even back towards your knees and just kind of gently rock it out, side to side, forward and back, or around in little circles. So lots and lots of ways to feel and explore your body from this position. If you can feel your upper back, your mid back, your low back, your front body, your back body, your side bodies. Feel your shoulders and even your shoulder blades. Feel your hips, even your knees, your feet and your toes. So lots to notice if you really tune in and pay attention. And if it helps, close your eyes. So get out of your head, your thinking, talking, judging mind. That voice that says, am I doing this right? Do I look weird? Is anyone looking at me? That voice gets to just fall away. You get to feel. So go inward, use your felt senses and notice. What do you feel in your body? How can you explore it and get curious about it? Take about 3, 4, 5 more rounds right here. And then eventually, downward facing dog is our destination. So you can start your own transition back to down dog whenever you are ready. And get there however you would like. Good job, everybody. Once you're back in your dog pose, keep your exploration going. So keep feeling around. You can pedal out your heels. You can shift your hips side to side. Give your head a little shake or a little nod. See if you can find in your down dog strong foundation. So your foundation is your hands. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Even imagine you're gripping the ground with the pads of your fingertips. So rather than feeling like all the weight is coming down into your hands, how can you get energy to move upwards? So use your strong core. Even if you've got a big bend in your knees, that's absolutely fine. Imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So you feel like you're being lifted from your center. You feel your big, spacious breath holding you and supporting you from the inside. So each inhalation creates a sense of buoyancy or lightness. Each exhalation connects you to your center, connects you to your intrinsic strength. So at the bottom of each exhale, feel your belly button draw in and up. And feel that connection to your core. Nice job, you guys. So you never have to get your legs straight. You never have to get your feet flat on the ground. Focus more on that length from your fingertips all the way up to your butt, all the way up to your sit bones. Let your face be soft. Let your neck relax. Take one more big inhalation into your down dog. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your space and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you arrive in your fold, give yourself a few rounds of breath right here. So I'd recommend for this first one, feet hips width distance apart, or maybe even a little bit wider. So give your pelvis and your hips plenty of space. Keep all of your toes facing forward. And if you want, you could ragdoll your arms, grab opposite elbows. You could even bring your hands behind your head and interlace your fingers at the base of your skull. Give the back of your neck some traction. So same thing, you do not have to get your legs straight. You can bend your knees a little bit or a lot of it. Bring your weight a little more forward, so less in your heels, more in your toes and the balls of your feet. And then use the strength in your core to lift your sit bones as high as you can. Let the crown of your head fall closer to the ground, let your head be heavy. And feel your big, spacious breaths in your back body. Even imagine you could breathe down the backs of your legs. Nice job, everybody. Next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position. So spine parallel to the ground, get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, release, and fold back in. Do that once more. Inhale to your halfway lift. Crown of your head reaches forward, tops of your thighs press back. Exhale, bow, and fold. And this time we'll rise. So come through your halfway lift. Keep rising. Inhale your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Flowing with your breath. Inhale, high mountain, reach up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Slow dive down into your fold. Yes. As you breathe in, find your half lift. So spine parallel to the ground, to the horizon. And exhale, let it go. Fold. Press into your feet, connect to your center, and rise back up. Arms extend as you inhale. And hands to heart as you exhale. We'll take that one more time through. It's your half sun salute. Beautiful breath, you guys. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale to dive down and then fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Connect to your strong core and rise back up. Inhale, arms extend. Maybe you gaze up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Connect back to you. Nice job. This time, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. So feel your shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. Bend your elbows a little bit or a lot of it. And see if you can suction cup your palms together. And then once you've got your palms suction cupped together, imagine your elbows are magnetized. Squeeze them closer. Now to see if you can keep all of that, imagine your fingers are super glued together and try to pull just your fingers apart. So you should now feel what's called muscle energy happening in your arms. See if you can keep that and start to reach your hands back away from your body. And only if you want, add a little baby back bend. So press your hips forward as you hug in with your inner thighs. Puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. Feel that space in the front of your heart and breathe into it. Take one more big inhale here. Keep your hands clasped, and as you exhale, slow dive down, forward fold. Hang out with your fingers interlaced behind you for a couple rounds. So see if you can feel your core engaged to hold you. Lift your butt up higher, lift your knuckles up higher. Let your neck relax, let your head be heavy. Yes. So feel that stretch in the front of your shoulders and breathe into it. Take one more in-breath. With your exhalation, bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. You can give them a little shake out if you want, or give your head a little shaky shake. With your next inhalation, find your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Realign your spine. And then exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. Pause here for a moment and find your strength. So spread your fingers nice and wide and actively push the ground away. See if you can take little baby rocks forward and back. So kind of like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Keep your belly button pulling in and up. Keep your hips level with your shoulders. If you want to come down to your knees at any time to modify, you are welcome to. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward. Start on your tippy toes. Try to keep that. Exhale, lower halfway down. So don't let your belly drop. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Yes, again like that. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Hold until you're empty in your breath. And then inhale, push back up, high plank. This time, as you exhale, all the way to your belly, slowly, strong straight line. Beautiful. Find a back bend of your choice, heart opener of your choice. So baby cobra, full cobra, sphinx, Spider-Man cobra. You can give yourself an extra breath or two if it feels good. And then eventually, downward facing dog is our destination. Back in your down dog, about 5 deep breaths. So you're more than welcome to explore with movement. It can be bigger movements, lift one leg, feel around, then the other leg. Or maybe small micro movements. So maybe they're movements that I can't even see on the outside, but you feel them inside. So sometimes, especially if you've been practicing your whole life, those little micro movements are where it's at. Those little micro movements make a huge difference. So see, is there any way you can adjust to be a little more efficient in your body, to support yourself in a way that feels like you're efforting less? So can you engage more to actually effort less? Can you use your breath to support you? So feel big, spacious inhales and long, slow exhales all the way to empty. Nice poses, everybody. Take one more inhalation into your down dog. And then with your exhalation, gaze to the top of your space, step or float, forward fold. Once you've arrived, inhale to your halfway lift, lots of length. Get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, bow, let it go. Then press into your feet. See if you can lead with your heart all the way up, arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We'll start to build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain. Pause right here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Shift your hips over towards the windows and then upper body over towards the opposite wall. So like a crescent moon shape with your body. More weight in your left foot. And if you want, you could even reach your right tiptoes out to the right, keeping them very light on the ground. Keep your left shoulder back and down so it's plugged into the socket. And then breathe. Breathe into your left waistline. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. See if you can breathe bigger than you thought you could. Take one last round on this side. Very nice. As you inhale, come back through center. Switch your grip. Grab your right wrist. And then take it up and over. So upper body goes left. Hips go right. If you try to create this movement just from your upper body, you're very limited in your range of motion. So start in your lower body, in your legs, more weight in your right foot. Your hips are moving to the right as your upper body goes left. Imagine you're trying to puff up your right ribs and then breathe into the space between your ribs, those intercostal muscles. Stretch them out, wake them up, take one last round. Really good. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, little baby back bend. So cactus your arms, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, lift your heart, tilt your chin up. Inhale, re-extend, realign, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, sit back into a chair plane pose. So sit back and reach back, swing your arms back behind you. As you swing your arms back, nice Christina, keep your heart lifted. So rather than rounding and looking at the ground, imagine you're in cobra with your chest. So heart lifts and maybe your gaze lifts a bit as well. Feel your back muscles squeeze around your spine. And as you sit back, feel your strong core. See if you can stay connected to your core. Use it to help you balance. And if you would like, invitation to lift up now to your tiptoes. So lift your heels as high as you can. And as you lift your heels, you'll have more range of motion in your legs. So see if you can sit a little bit lower. Yes, bend your knees a little bit more. Keep your heart lifted. Take one more round. Awesome, you guys. Invitation to stay on your tiptoes. Next, inhale, high mountain. So as tall as you can grow. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you dive down. So stick your butt out and feel your core engaged to help you balance. It's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time you dive. Inhale, heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat. Move through your vinyasa however you would like. See you in downward facing dog. So you're welcome to add push-ups, take it on your knees, substitute cat-cows. Always, it is up to you. So listen to your body. And once you're back into your down dog, check back in with your Ujjayi breath. Can you still feel it? Can you still hear it? All right, from your dog pose, inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Good. Keep your hips square for now. So your inner thighs face one another. Nice abs. And your right foot is active. Your right toes face towards the ground. So don't worry too much about height. Go for length, strength, and power. Feel a powerful line from your fingertips all the way up to your heel or your toes. Feel your strong core. Feel your big, deep breath. Take one more inhale. Keep your hips high. And as you exhale, right knee towards your nose. So round your spine. You should be on your back, tippy, tippy toes. And then step forward as soft as you can, low lunge. Rise up to crescent lunge. So high on the ball of your back foot, all of your toes face forward. Rise up. Take a moment to settle in. So your legs are stable and strong. Your legs are your foundation. So rather than sinking into your hips, you want to find stability. Energetically pull front hip back and pull back hip forward. So you feel strong through your foundation, through your legs. And then your upper body is your expression. So whatever you're doing with your upper body, you don't have to do anything fancy, but notice, are you spreading your fingers? Are your fingers energized? Or maybe today you're softening through your hands and your elbows. What are you doing with your gaze? Can you feel your heart? Can you let it open and lift? Little tone in your belly to protect your low back. So rather than flaring your ribs forward, draw navel to spine and feel that invisible brace around your middle. Take one more inhale as you reach high. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm swings back, bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify, you could set your back knee down at any time. Otherwise, your back knee is hovering. Imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward and pull your front hip back. Squeeze through your inner thighs, broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones, and maybe even try gazing back over your right shoulder, little balance challenge. Take one more deep breath, see if you can get lower and twist further. As you inhale, come back to your crescent lunge, so reach up. Invitation if you want to straighten both of your legs, squeeze through both of your thighs. Yes, and then exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Low lunge. We're not going to do this when we flow, but for right now, bring your back knee to the ground gently. If you need extra cushion, you can fold over the side of your mat. Half splits, half Hanumanasana. So work your front leg towards straight. You can bring your hips all the way back to your back heel. If you do that, I recommend keeping your back toes curled under. So what that does, it helps so that you're not just tucking your tailbone under, but instead you want to stick your butt out behind you. So imagine you're trying to stick your right butt cheek out rather than rounding and curling under. And as you stick your right butt cheek out, reach your heart further forward. Keep a little flexion through your front toes, those right toes, even your little baby pinky toe. And with your right heel, rather than trying to press it forward, push down, and imagine you're trying to drag your right heel back. So as you try to drag your right heel back, you feel your right butt cheek stick out more. You reach your heart further forward. Maybe you fold just a little bit deeper. So work this pose with every breath. Work this pose with your awareness. Good. Nice, you guys. Take about 2-3 more rounds. If you're getting a little shaky shake in your front leg, not a bad thing. Let it happen. Soften around it. So nice, everybody. Take one last round. Exhale. Dive as deep as you can. And then bottom of your exhale, start to make your way back to your low lunge position. So bend into your front knee again. Lift your back knee. All right, from this place, move into a standing split. So right foot is your base, left leg lifts high. And if high for you is an inch above the ground, perfectly fine. I do not care how high your left leg goes, but I do care that there's energy flowing all the way up into your left toes. So try to spread your left toes, wiggle them around. You can let your neck relax, just like you would in a forward fold. Let your head be heavy. If there's any way you want to work this pose, feel free. So maybe right arm behind right leg, maybe little handstand hops. Maybe you lift up to your right tiptoes. So just be in your body and work the pose with your breath, with your awareness. See if you can lift your left leg just a teeny tiny bit higher. Take one last inhale. Nice, Barb. As you exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck your left knee into the back of your right knee. Both knees bend, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend your left leg high. If you want, you can take a little handstand hop. Exhale, Shiva squat once again. So we'll do 3 total. Inhale, re-extend, or little hoppy hop. And then one more time. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks in the back of right. Get small all the way to empty. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen. And then exhale, step your left foot all the way to the back of your mat once again. Pivot your back heel down now, so it's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Warrior 2 is where we're headed. Rise when you're ready. Virabhadrasana 2. Nice, Lori. So right toes face directly forward. Left toes face directly to the left. As you bend deeply into your front knee, see if you can track it towards your pinky toe. So wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body rather than sticking your butt out behind you. Your knee should be right over your ankle rather than in front of your ankle. And then let your heart open, let your hips open. Just be right here, settle. Feel that grounding through your lower body, the foundation of your pose. And then feel expansive through your upper body as you reach, as you draw up through the crown of your head. Next time you inhale, reach for the front wall like you're trying to touch it. So reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, side angle, tip it over, right arm towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. You could also bring your right elbow to rest gently on your right thigh. You can reach your left arm forward, bicep next to your ear. So feel into the length of your left side. Or if the half or full bind is in your practice, you want to go there, go for it. So your expression of this posture, keep your hips open, keep your heart open, keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe, and stay rooted through your back foot. Your back leg is still strong. Take about 2 more rounds of breath. Soft through your face, soft through your jaw. Ah, nice job, everybody. All right, next time you inhale from the press of your feet, come up through your warrior 2 and take it back into a reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach up, lengthen, reach back. Feel that length in your right side body. Keep bending deeply into your right knee. Imagine you're trying to puff up through your right rib cage. Breathe into that space. Variations are welcome. Nice, you guys. Beautiful poses. Continue to track your front knee open towards your pinky toe. Try not to let it collapse inward. Awesome, Ash. Take 1 more inhale. Beautiful, friends. And then as you exhale, just cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot, so you're in a low lunge again, and just step forward nice and easy. You're in a forward fold at the top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale, lots of length. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. High mountain, reach up, stretch tall, pause right here. So notice, as you stand with your arms reaching up, what are your own imbalances? Are you sticking your butt out and flaring your ribs forward? Or are you tucking your tailbone under, rounding through your upper back? So as best you can, feel into a neutral pelvis and a neutral spine in your body. Keep your right foot rooted down and lift your left knee up, standing staff pose. Good. So active through your left toes. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze on something that's not moving. I know it's hard if you're in the front of the room just to stare at the blank wall. Do your best. Take 1 more big inhale here. As you exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm reaches forward, left arm swings back. If you want, you can grab your outer right thigh with your, outer left thigh with your right hand and press your left hand into your low back. So we'll get into the full variation of this pose eventually. For right now, you can just keep your knee bent unless you really want to go into the full pose, that's fine. Keep squeezing your inner thighs, keep standing tall, broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. If you want a little extra challenge, see if you can gaze back over your left shoulder behind you. Take 1 more round of breath, and as you exhale, twist a little bit further. Nice reach. Inhale, come back to your standing staff. Reach up, left knee is lifted. If you want more, extend your left leg forward. Try not to lean back. Take 1 more inhale here. And then slow motion, we'll move into a low lunge. So see if you can land with your hands and your toes at the same time. Left toes to the back of your mat, hands frame your front foot. From your low lunge, 3-legged down dog, take your right leg back and up. This time, open up your right hip. So bend your knee, reach your knee out and up towards the sky. Try not to sink into your left side. So keep both hands rooted, both shoulders strong. Ideally, we want this action to come from our right hip joint. So feel your outer right glute. It's called your medial glute. Feel it squeezing. See if you can lift your knee a little higher. Make your right foot active. Take 1 more big inhale. You're welcome to stay right here. Or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Yes. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Open your hip again. So learn to articulate through your hip joint. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Push the ground away. Yes, awesome, Trish. Inhale, 3-legged dog. This time, square hips. Square hips. As you exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward. Chaturanga. You can take it however you'd like. Right leg can be floating or set your right toes down, set your knees down. Up to you. Inhale into your back bend of choice. You might give yourself an extra breath or two. Nice, Barb. And then see you in downward facing dog. Nice, Eric. Ujjayi breath. If you want, side out your mouth. And just feel for a moment. Right side versus left side. Right leg versus left leg. All right, inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. This one, hips are square. And again, I do not care how high your left leg goes, but make it straight, strong, and powerful. So if I were to come over to you and try to push your left leg down, it would not move. There's so much power flowing all the way up through your left leg, into your left toes even. Keep pressing down through both hands. Keep lifting with your strong core. Keep breathing your big, spacious, powerful breath. Nice, Steve. Take one more big inhale. Don't let your hips sink. Keep them high. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Curl in. Nice, Alexia. And then step forward as soft as you can. Low lunge. Awesome, Lucas. Rise slowly in your own time. Crescent lunge. High lunge. Beautiful. So strong, powerful foundation in your legs. Energetically. Front hip draws back. Back hip draws forward. Nice, Nat. Find that tone in your belly so you're not flaring your ribs forward and letting go through your belly. Navel to spine creates that invisible brace around your middle. Heart is lifted. Maybe your gaze is lifted. Whatever you're doing with your hands and your fingers, it's intentional. So feel in this moment, in your body, your crescent lunge and all that energy flowing through you. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, turbo twist. So right arm forward, left arm swings back. Bend your back knee to a hover. So back knee is either hovering or you can bring your back knee down to modify. If your back knee is hovering, imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward. Imagine you're trying to pull your front hip back, squeeze through your inner thighs. Yes, reach through your fingers like you have great big wings. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Maybe gaze back over your left shoulder. Nice job, friends. See if you can get a little bit lower, twist a little bit further. One last round. Awesome. Inhale, come back to crescent. Reach up. Invitation to straighten both of your legs if you'd like. Squeeze through the fronts of your thighs. And then exhale, hands come down to frame your front foot. Once again, we won't do this when we're flowing breath to movement, but for right now, half splits. So bring your back knee down, not standing splits, but half splits. So back knee down. And then front leg works its way towards straight. Back or hips can come all the way back to your heel. If you take that variation, I encourage you to keep your back toes curled under. So it's like a half screaming toe pose. And that will help you stick your butt out more. So we don't want to round our low back and tuck our tailbone underneath us. We want to stick our butt out. So make it feel like your left butt cheek is really big. Stick it out behind you and then reach your heart further forward like you're trying to reach your heart past your knee. Flex through your left toes, push down through your left heel, and rather than pushing your left heel forward, try to pull it back. It won't actually happen. It's an energetic movement. So as you pull back, your left butt cheek sticks out more, your heart reaches further forward, and you fold a little bit deeper. So work in the pose with your awareness and with your big, deep breaths. Good work. Take about 3 more rounds. You're getting that little shaky shake in your left leg. Not a bad thing. It's a sacred tremble. Be with it. Soften around it. It means you've met an edge. Nice job, everybody. Take one last round. Bottom of your exhalation, come forward again into your low lunge. So bend your front knee and lift your back knee. And then from this place, we'll find our standing split now. So left foot is your base, right leg lifts high. Keep your right toes active. So for this one, your hips can stay square or they can open. Neither one is right or wrong. It's just a different way of working the pose. Keep energy running all the way up into your right toes and relax your neck the same way you would in a forward fold. So it's just a one-legged forward fold. Let your head be heavy. If there's any way you want to explore, feel free. So maybe you grab hold of your left leg, hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee. Maybe you try lifting up to your left tiptoes. Maybe you play with little handstand hops. Soft face, soft jaw, so nothing is forceful or aggressive. Take one more big inhale, maybe lift just a little bit higher. And as you exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of your left knee, both knees bend. Yes. Inhale, re-extend, right leg high. Take a hop if you want. Exhale, Shiva squat. Curl in, get small and compact all the way to empty. Inhale, re-extend, right leg high. Yes, last time. Exhale, Shiva squats. Inhale, re-extend. And then as you exhale, step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat again. Pivot your back heel down. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, rise. So now your hips are open towards the side wall. Your heart and your shoulders are open. So you're not trying to pull your back shoulder forward. You're not trying to pull your back hip forward. Let everything open up. Yes, and just settle. Shoulders stacked over hips for now. Track your front knee open towards your pinky toe rather than letting it collapse in. Nice Whitney. Next time you breathe in, reach forward like you're trying to touch the front wall. Feel your rib cage even slide. And when you can't reach anymore, tip it over. Left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky, or right arm could reach forward, bicep next to your ear. If you want to move into the half or the full bind, you're welcome to. Keep your back foot grounded firmly. Keep your back legs strong. Keep your heart open like your heart is trying to look up. So that's the action you want to create. Take about 2-3 more breaths. Soft face, nice Megan, soft jaw. Very nice. All right, at the bottom of your next exhalation, press into your feet. And then as you inhale, reverse warrior. So rise up, reach back. Keep your bend in your front knee. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. And feel into that length in your left side. Nice, Maggie. Breathe into the length of your left side. So the space between your left ribs, your left waistline. See if you can increase that space just by breathing bigger. Beautiful. Variations are welcome. So whatever you're doing with your right arm, your back arm, just be intentional. But it's up to you. Last couple of rounds in your reverse warrior. Nice job, everybody. Awesome, Tara. Bottom of your next exhale, my friends. Cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot and then just step forward nice and easy. You are in forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, find your halfway lift, realign. Exhale, bow, let it go. And root through your feet, rise all the way up. Inhale, high mountain pose. Arms reach up, pause here. So check in, notice your imbalances, try to find your most neutral pelvis, your most neutral spine. Stay rooted through your left foot this time and lift your right knee up. So right knee lifts, hug in with your inner thighs, flex through your toes. Good. And just feel your breath flowing through all the little spaces. One more inhale. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. You can grab hold of your outer knee, outer thigh with your left hand if you want. You can press your right hand into your low back. Use your hands against your body as gentle leverage to work your twist. Stand really tall. Keep hugging in with your inner thighs and keep breathing down into your belly. If you want that extra balance challenge, gaze back over your right shoulder. Take one last round as you exhale. See if you can twist just a little bit further. And then with your inhale, come back to standing staff, reach your arms up, maybe extend your right leg. And then slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land softly, fingers and toes at the same exact time. Yes, so nice. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open up your left hip now. So bend your left knee, reach your left knee out and up towards the ceiling. So it's like your left hip is a hinge on a door. Your left leg is the door. It swings open. So you don't have to lean onto your right side. Keep hugging in with your right inner thigh, lifting from your center. Take one more inhale. Stay here if you prefer. Nice Paul. Otherwise, exhale, left knee, right elbow. That little twist across your body. Yes. Inhale, take it back up. Open your hip again. So feel that articulation through your hip joint. Exhale, left to left. Aim high. Yes. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time, square hips long through your left leg. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Take it however you want to. Inhale to lift your heart. Beautiful. And then see you back in down dog, or great time for a little rest. So maybe a child's pose, puppy pose, embryo pose, hero's pose. Maybe it's time for a drink of water. So just give yourself a moment to recalibrate, to feel all that energy inside of you. That is our flow, my friends, for today. So we will move through it a couple more times, but we'll go faster. So it'll be one breath, one movement. But it does not mean we speed through it as fast as we can and forget our breath. We'll use our breath to guide our movement. So if I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can breathe slower, breathe bigger, breathe deeper, and use your breath to guide you. So make your breath just as important as the physical postures. If at any time you just want to take a break, you just want to do your own thing, totally fine with me. So please always honor what your body needs. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog, ujjayi breath, fire it up, feel it and hear it. All right, great big inhalation as you push the ground away. And exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet and rise. Big stretch, inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side body stretch. Hips go left, upper body goes right, all the way to emptiness. Inhale, come back through center. Switch your grip. As you exhale, other side, all the way to empty, reach. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. So cactus your arms, make it come from your mid and your upper back. Lift your heart. Nice abs. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So sit back, reach back, maybe float to tiptoes. Stay on tiptoes if you'd like. High mountain, super tall as you can grow. Inhale. Possibly stay on your tiptoes. Exhale, dive down, stick your butt out. Use your strong core to help you balance. Yes. Heels on the ground now, halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Don't just move through it. Be in it first. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice, friends. Inhale your right leg to the sky. As soft as you can, step forward. Exhale, nice Brittany. Rise. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back knee bends. Inhale, back to crescent or invitation to straighten both of your legs. Squeeze through the front of your thighs. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, standing splits. Left leg lifts. Active through your toes. Exhale, Shiva squat. Just one time. Left knee tucks in the back of right knee. Both knees bend, get small. Inhale, re-extend, get long. Exhale, step your left foot back, setting up your warrior two. And with your inhale, rise. Virabhadrasana 2. Nice, Kimberly. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptiness. Very good. Inhale, reverse, stay in your legs. Keep that bend in your knee as you reach up and back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, step forward, forward fold, nice and easy. Halfway lift, breathe in. Nice, Charles. Exhale, release. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, arms reach up, left knee lifts up. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. All the way to empty. Inhale, back to standing staff. Maybe extend your left leg. Press through your heel. Slow motion, low lunge. As you exhale, see if you can land softly. Yes, hands frame your front foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Right leg to the sky. Open up your hip. You're welcome to stay and hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Use your strong obliques. Awesome, Laura. Inhale, back up. Open your hip up. Good. Right to right. Aim high. Aim for your armpit. Yes. Inhale, back up. This time, square hips. Square hips. Exhale, come forward. Plank to chaturanga. Inhale. Peel your heart open. Keep shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, strong and active through your left foot. Don't let your hips sink as you exhale, step through softly. Rise with your in-breath, crescent lunge, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, bend your back knee to a hover all the way to empty. Inhale, come back to crescent, maybe straighten both of your legs, reach high. Exhale, hands to the earth. Standing splits, left foot is your base, lift your right leg, active toes. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee tucks in the back of left. Nice, Alyssa. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your right foot all the way back, set up your warrior two legs, and then inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Nice K. As you exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptiness. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse. Reach up, reach back, lengthen your left side. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step forward, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, lots of length. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root to rise, take it all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back, all the way to emptiness. Inhale, come back to standing staff. Maybe extend right leg, press through your heel. Awesome, Maggie. Exhale, low lunge, softly. Hands frame your front foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open up your left hip. Stay here, hold here, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Nice. See, inhale, back up. Open up again. Exhale, left to left. Aim high, push the ground away. Inhale, re-extend, this time square hips. And exhale, either straight to down dog or rock forward. Take your vinyasa. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Be here for just a moment. Maybe you give yourself a big sigh out your mouth. So we've got one more round, one more time through. This time I am going to switch a few things up, add a few things in. So just like you've been doing this entire practice, stay present. Listen to my cues. They are invitations. So take what works, leave the rest behind. Great big inhalation into your down dog. Push the ground away. Exhale, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop. Top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Big stretch as you breathe in. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, last round. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And exhale, side body stretch. Hips go left, upper body goes right, all the way to empty. Nice, Christina. Inhale through center. Switch your grip. And exhale, other side. Up and then over. Yes. Nice, Rach. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Puff up your heart as you open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Then exhale one more time, chair plane or drinking bird. So sit back, reach back, maybe float to tiptoes. Inhale, high mountain, super tall. Nice, Tara. And then maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. So stick your butt out and feel your strong core. Awesome, Jody. Heels on the ground. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep that exhale going as you lower or even hold empty, chaturanga. Inhale to lift your heart, shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, friends. Inhale your right leg to the sky. As soft as possible. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Now pause. Listen, bring your right forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders and your gaze forward towards the front of the room. And then see if you can work a little back bend. So puff up your heart and reach your left fingertips back. Feel that long line down the front of your left side. Take one more big inhale. Nice job. As you exhale, bring your left hand to the ground. Reach your right arm to the sky. You're in a revolve lunge now. Back leg straight, strong, and powerful. Or if you want to modify, your back knee can come down. Maybe even try gazing up at your right hand. Take just one more deep breath here. And then bottom of that exhale, let it go. Root into your right foot, standing splits, left leg lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, Shiva squat, left knee tucks in the back of right. Yes, inhale, re-extend. Nice, Ali. Exhale, step your left foot to the very back of your mat. Set up your warrior two legs. And then with your in-breath, rise. Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle posture. Reach forward, tip it over. We'll pause right here. You can stay and work your side angle in some way, or balancing half moon. Reach your right hand forward. You can use a block if you've got one. Float your back leg up. So back leg strong. Awesome, Charles, like you're stomping it on an invisible wall. Nice, Nick. Keep your heart open. Keep your hips open. Imagine you can breathe in all directions. So take up space. Take one last round of breath wherever you're working. If your back leg is lifted, lift it a little bit higher. See if you can land in a warrior 2 softly. Bend your front knee, step your left foot back. Take a moment to settle in, adjust if you need to. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back, lengthen your right side. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Step forward, forward fold. Top of your yoga mat. Half lift, realign your spine. Nice and long. Breathe in. Nice, Trish. And then exhale, fold. Let it go. Root through your feet. Rise. Inhale, reach up. Lift your left knee up. Exhale, twist towards the windows. This is where we will pause. So option, if you want to work into the full variation of revolved hand to big toe pose. So grab hold of your left foot or your left big toe and start to extend your left leg forward. Only extend as much as you can without rounding your spine. Press through your left heel. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. And if you want that extra balance challenge, gaze back over your left shoulder. Take one last deep breath. Awesome, you guys. As you inhale, unwind, reach up. Maybe extend your left leg if you haven't already. And then slowly, low lunge. Land softly, hands and toes at the same time if possible. Three-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open your right hip up. And then this time, option to flip your dog if you want to. Right foot comes down behind you. Yeah, reach forward, open through your front body, breathe down into your belly, feel your abdominal wall stretch. Take one more inhale if you're in the back bend. And then everybody, regular down dog, just walk it out. Keep walking it out a little bit longer if you want. Or next inhale, rock forward, high plank. You can hover right leg if you prefer. It's up to you. Exhale, chaturanga, slowly lower. Inhale, curl open, peel your heart open. Exhale, downward facing dog. We've got one more side. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward as soft as you can. Very nice. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends to a hover. Pause. Bring your left forearm across your low back. Square your gaze and your shoulders forward again. Now reach your right arm up and slightly back. So you're not leaning back, you're curling open. Make it come from your mid and your upper back. Puff up your heart. Take one more big inhale, that long line down the front of your right side. Exhale, bring your right hand to the earth. Lift your left arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Be here for about 2 or 3 rounds, working your twist. So breathe down into your belly. As you exhale, twist, twist, twist. Back leg straight, strong, and powerful. Last round. Really nice, everybody. Bottom of your exhale, nice Casey, let it go. Root into your left foot, standing splits, right leg high, inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee tucks in the back of left, good. Inhale, re-extend, right leg lifts, reaches. Exhale, step your right foot back, set up your warrior 2 legs. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Stay here and work this pose in your way, or balancing half moon. So reach forward with your left hand. Maybe you're using a block. Back leg floats up. If your back leg feels heavy, see if you can engage more of the muscles in your back leg and your back foot. So strong and powerful. Nice, Ash. Stay open through your heart, open through your hips. Nice width. If your back leg is lifted, see if you can lift it a tiny bit higher. Give yourself one last huge full body breath. Land softly if possible, back in warrior 2. Take a moment, settle in, adjust if needed. And next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior, reach up, reach back. Yes. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Step forward, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. Arms extend, right knee lifts. Almost there. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. We'll hold here. So if you would like, now is your time to work that full pose or work towards it. Grab your right foot, start to extend your right leg. Again, only extend as much as you can without rounding your spine. Nice, Lori. Hug in with your inner thighs. Press through your heel, broaden through your shoulders and collarbones. Last deep breath. You're doing great. Inhale, bring it back to standing staff. Reach up, maybe extend your right leg if you haven't already. And then slowly, softly, low lunge. Right toes to the back of your mat. Hands frame your front foot. 3-legged down dog. Left leg back and up. Open your left hip up. Stay right here or flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Yes, left arm reaches forward. Feel your back muscles hug around your spine, supporting yourself with your back body, and then breathe down into your belly. Last round. Bring it back, regular down dog, walk it out. So everybody just walking it out for a moment. You can stay here Or invitation to inhale, rock forward, high plank. Hover left leg if you want. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, lower. Peel your heart open with your in-breath. And then just take a child's pose. Give yourself a moment to rest, to feel. So see if you can feel yourself as an energetic being, not just a physical being. Feel all that energy flowing through you. It's always there. It's harder to notice. Open mouth sighs, always welcome.
I want you in the sky.
Nice job, everybody. Give yourself a couple more grounding breaths. And then downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your space. We're going to rise up to a warrior one. So I hardly ever teach warrior one, but we're going into it right now. So back heel pivots down and rise up. You want your back foot facing slightly forward and your toes facing slightly out to the left. Personally, I like my feet on two train tracks rather than a balance beam. So do your best to square off your hips. Right hip pulls back, left hip draws forward. And then take one more big inhale as you reach high. As you exhale, bring your right hand to the front of your right hip, that little crease in your hip, and straighten your front leg. So straighten your front leg and use your hand. Try to push your right hip back even more. As you push your right hip back, start to hinge at your hips and reach your left arm forward. Imagine you're reaching for the front right corner of the room. So reach, 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 and then revolved triangle left hand to the outside of your right foot if it's available. If that's too much, inside of your right foot is fine. Push your right hip back. Eventually, your right arm reaches up towards the sky. So right hip is pushing towards the back wall. Top of your right thigh is pushing towards the back wall. Yes, twist from your center. Lengthen through your spine. Your front leg as straight as it will go. Good. Beautiful. If it feels super awkward, see if you can be with that. No, it's only temporary. Take a couple more rounds, working your twist with your exhalations. Yes. Open through the right side of your heart. Maybe even try gazing up at your right hand. And then bottom of your next exhale. Let that go, my friends. Walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your yoga mat. Adjust through your legs. So all of your toes now face towards the long edge of your mat. And your feet are on a balance beam that goes from the front to the back of your yoga mat. You can go wherever you want to here for about 5 rounds of breath. So explore any way you'd like, or just hang out and breathe. Nice job. Feel your legs, feel your hamstrings. Notice where you're holding most of your weight. Last couple rounds. Bring your hands or your fingertips to the ground if they're not already there. So bend your knees as much as you need to. And then crawl your hands forward so you're back in a low lunge. Low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged down dog, take your right leg to the sky, open up your hip for just a moment, should feel relatively good. Stay here as long as you want, but eventually come into your pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Set your body down gently. So get your right knee as wide as you can towards the long outer edge of your mat. And rather than trying to push your hips towards the ground, imagine there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek pulling up and back so your hips lift up a little bit. That's the strength and the structure. Your strong foundation, even here. And then you can melt into it, soften within it, soften around it. So you're plugging the femur bone into the hip socket rather than just sinking into your joints. Working the pose with integrity, awareness, breath. Yeah, and if you want to take this on your back, if it will serve you better there or in a seat, please feel free. Be here for about 7 more rounds.
Change your thoughts, my dear, change your feelings. If you want the shanti to make it disappear.
And exhale out your mouth anytime. About 2, 3 more breaths. All right, bottom of your next exhale, my friends. Start to lift your upper body. We're gonna come into a 3-legged tabletop. So plant your hands, scoot your back knee forward so your hips lift up, and then unthread your right leg, take it back, give it a nice little shake out, shaky shake. Then after a few shakes, bend your right knee. Imagine you're squeezing an invisible rolled up washcloth behind your knee. Try to wring it out. Keep that and draw big circles with your right knee through space. Try to keep every other part of your body very still. You're not moving through your knee joint. It's coming from your hip joint. So keep squeezing your washcloth. Keep your right toes flexed and active. Reverse your circles. Take a few in the other direction. Fullest range of motion you can find. Usually if you go slower, you'll feel more, you'll get more out of it. So try not to rush it. And then finally, just extend your right leg straight back behind you. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat, and then lean your hips over to your right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. Look back at your tiptoes. So lengthen through your right side. You can lean into it. You can bend one or both elbows. So see what you can find. Take one last round. Very nice. And then come back, nice Kim. Bring it back to a tabletop. Take it back to your downward facing dog. If you want to, you can take your own quick vinyasa to just kind of reset. Otherwise, just walk it out. All right, from down dog, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot through. And then find your warrior 1 legs and rise up. So your right toes face out to the right and slightly forward. It's different than warrior 2 stance. You're working your hips towards square. So it helps me usually to shorten my stance a little bit and to have my feet on 2 train tracks, not a balance beam. All right, one more inhale as you reach up high. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to that crease at the front of your left hip and straighten your left leg. With your left hand, try to push your left hip towards the back wall. Hinge at your hips and reach forward and to your left like you're throwing a football at the front left corner of the room. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, right hand to the ground. Bring it to the outside of your left foot if you can. If that's too much, inside of left foot is fine. You're also welcome to use a block. You can keep your hand in the crease of your hip. Use it to push your hip back, or at any point, reach your left arm up for revolve triangle pose. Yes. So working that front leg as straight as it will go. Left hip presses back. Top of left thigh presses back. Spine is long. Breathe down into your belly. Work your twist as you exhale. Just a couple more. Really nice, you guys. End of your next exhalation. Let it go. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your yoga mat, coming into that wide-legged forward fold once again. So adjust your feet, all of your toes face forward. Anywhere you want to go this time. Does not have to be what you did before. Just feel all that space in your legs, your hips, all that space inside of you. Very nice. Last couple breaths. Awesome, Nick. Bring your hands or your fingertips to the ground if they're not already there. And crawl your hands to the top of your mat, low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Open your left hip for just a moment. This should feel relatively good. Stay as long as you want. And then eventually pigeon, left shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down nice and easy. Set yourself up with intention, attention. So find that stability through your hips first. And then soften. Just feel whatever there is to feel. So I'm not trying to avoid sensation, not trying to distract yourself from it. Just allowing yourself to embrace it, knowing that it's only temporary. Big open mouth sighs, always welcome. Take about 4, 5 more. Just notice what comes, notice what goes. And just let it. Doing good, everybody. Good variations. Your last couple breaths. Bless you. All right, slowly start to lift your upper body. And one more time, coming into our three-legged tabletop. So plant your hands, scoot your back knee forward, then unthread your left leg. Give it that nice little shaky shake. And then after a few shakes, bend your knee and start your circles. So squeeze your invisible rolled up washcloth behind your left knee. Try to wring it out. Keep that as you circle. Keep your left toes flexed and active. Only movement that you're feeling is coming from your left hip joint. Yeah, everything else stays nice and still. Reverse your circles. Find the fullest range of motion you can through your left hip. Very nice. Extend your left leg straight back behind you now. Take your left toes off the right edge of your mat. And then lean your hips over to the left just a little bit as you gaze back over your right shoulder, looking back at your tiptoes. Lengthen your left side. Feel into it. Maybe lean into it a little more. One last deep breath. And come back to a tabletop. You can either go straight onto your back from here, or if you want one last down dog, just to stretch. If you want one last vinyasa, you're welcome to take it. Eventually, everybody find your way onto your back. You can face whichever direction you want to. You can get there however you'd like. No rush. Once you're on your back, just draw your knees towards your belly and find a gentle rock from side to side. Your low back, a nice little massage against the ground. Then eventually, supine spinal twist. Let your knees fall to your right. Or if there is any variation of a twist that you really want to take, you can take your own variation. Legs go right and left arm could extend out to the left if you have enough space. If you don't have enough space, goalpost your left arm against the ground. Shoulders and heart stay square towards the sky. Just let the ground hold you now, all of your weight. Breathe down into your belly just a little bit longer. And after you've taken at least 3 to 5 rounds on this side, just slowly find your way to the other side. Good job, everybody. So please take your time. When you feel pretty even on both sides with your twists, bring it back to center. And find any inversion that you would like to take, anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart for about 5 to 10 breaths. It can be something more challenging or something more restorative. If there's a couple different inversions you want to work through, that's fine. When you feel complete with your inversion, no rush. Just ease your way out. Take any counter poses or any finishing poses of your choice. So maybe a happy baby. Maybe just one last big squeeze of your knees in towards your belly. We just want to rest with your feet together, knees apart for a moment. or your feet apart, knees together. So just finish off your practice for you. And then eventually start to find your way into your final relaxation, into your Shavasana. You're welcome to take the traditional corpse pose or any other position. We'll just allow you to really settle, really let go. As you do make your way into Shavasana, you can let go of any effort behind your breath, any control or manipulation. Just let your autonomic nervous system take over again. Let your body breathe you. As you settle in, I will share a poem with you. This is by Gail Brandis. The plum you are going to eat next summer does not exist yet. Its potential lives inside a tree that you'll never see, in an orchard you'll never see. It will be touched by a certain number of water droplets before it reaches you, by certain angles of light, by a finite amount of bugs and dust and hands you'll never know. The plum you are going to eat next summer will gather sugar, gather mass, will harden at its center so it can soften towards your mouth. The plum you are going to eat next summer doesn't know you exist. The plum you are going to eat next summer is growing just for you. So at the end of this year, it's really easy to try to figure out everything that's going to happen next year, everything we want to happen. It's really easy to try to plan and control. It's what our human minds like to do. We like to know. But as this year ends and a new one begins, see if you can just stay open to possibility. Know that whatever is coming for you will find you one way or another. That your life cannot go wrong. The path is made by walking. So let go of trying to figure it out. Let go of needing to know. And trust and surrender to life. And know that it has plans for you bigger than you could even imagine. So what you could plan is too small for you to live. These last few moments, just let your body rest. Let yourself rest. Let go of needing to know, to fix or change or control. And allow yourself to simply just be and to trust and to surrender. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And start to bring little movements, gentle movements back into your physical body. As you're ready, just roll to either side, fetal position. As you curl into yourself in this nurturing way for just one last moment, maybe visualize your practice, all the energy, all the effort from it, just absorbing in, integrating into your being. Just use your imagination. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing towards the front of your mat, in the front of our space. So it's right back where we began. Sit up nice and tall, gather your hands to your heart. Prayer hands are one palm stacked over the other. We'll close with one big collective Om. So this is our last Sunday Om of the year. So use your voice, your expression. Try not to worry about how you sound. Focus on how it feels to let your vibration move through your body and come out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice. Om. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. This means so much to me that I get to show up and have everybody here every week to teach. So thank you. Namaste. You're welcome. Thank you, friends. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Nice job, Barb. So it's a doozy. Were you? I'm glad you did it. Glad that didn't happen. Oh my God. I love you, Bart. I'm so happy you're coming to Mexico. Ugh, right back at you. You and your
It's like
me too.
Mormon daughter, this is her.
I love that. I can't believe you have a Mormon daughter. That's so
Oh my
funny. Yeah, I'm sure she is. You're so welcome. All right, ladies, good job. You're welcome. Ugh. And Paul, you're welcome.